you know, gangsters, they be paying it. Yeah. Ain't dead, they just moved to the county. Them out there S-class, I guess you don't see the problem. I know every who and every hoodle I'm around them. What you call a piece of mind, I call a picture for a hold up. Yeah, I'm in my luggage, hold up. Boy, I'm on the runway like I'm Ducky, hold up. Prolific, really be living my lyrics. So tell me who did it this big and who ain't about to slow up. My boy, 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 my boy. Who gon' bring my crown? Who gon' try to...
Now from a place that's seen its share of great moments through the years, a look at the Oakland Coliseum. Today, a matchup out of the American League Western Division between the Houston Astros and the Oakland A's. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Daniel Mengden gets the ball for Oakland in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy's Mr. Old School. He reminds me a little bit of Catfish Hunter, kind of animated on the mound, has a little bit of a herky-jerky delivery, not overpowering, good fastball, 89 to 92, good mix of off-speed pitches. But I will say this, a strike thrower, and he's not afraid of the bat. He'll throw the ball over the plate.
At the plate, Thomas Quinlan, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And underway from Oakland as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one.
First pitch, 12:35.
.64 degrees our temperature here at first pitch this afternoon. Big curveball right down the middle for strike number two.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 1-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2. Fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. And it's fouled away. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. A swing and a ground ball to third. Chapman's got it. And that's out number one. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I'm watching the guy they call Dr. Smooth, Michael Brantley. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Here's Michael Brantley. Lifetime in this matchup. He's totaled 4 hits in 17 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball one. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Popped him up. Olsen has room in foul territory, and he makes the catch for the second out.
That is third.
At the plate, Jose Altuve, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
The 0-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3, and now the A's offense gets its first shot here. No score. Garrett Cole is on the mound for Houston in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, that's what this guy, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. Been a fairly decent start to the year. 3-2 in their first 5.
Matty, you weren't kidding. 1-run affair yesterday. Not easy as a visiting team to come in and complete a sweep. I don't care if it's 2, 3, or 4 games.
No question about it, D-Row. You win the first game, even though it was a nail-biter. On the road, it's always tough. This is where you have to get greedy and think sweep right from the first inning.
The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Down the first baseline. Quinlan gloves it. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matty, how about Stephen Piscotty? He's what we call a run producer. Top 5 in the American League in RBIs right now. So, obviously, he's a big part of this offense, and we'll see what he has in store in this one.
Digging in now, Marcus Semien. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's a .303 hitter, and on 10 occasions he's been a strikeout victim. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Semien playing here in his age 29 season. He was taken in the 6th round back in 2011.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
A bouncer up the middle. Correa is right there on to first, and there were 2 down. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Cole has his target. Here's the first pitch. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball one. That's 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Now the 2-1 is in there for the second strike. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3 balls and 2 strikes for Stephen Piscotty.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Thomas will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. A's are gone in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Striding in for Houston, Carlos Correa. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Correa.
Let's go!
Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Carlos Correa becomes the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And, guys, I want to focus on the guy on the mound because he brings gold to the party, and I can't say enough how crisp and how effective a defense plays when the pitcher can field his position. There's nothing better than a pitcher who can help himself in the field.
Now the Astros designated hitter, Aledmus Diaz. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's gone just 2 for 13. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Piscotty on his horse, and no one will track it down. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Davis on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. First offering on its way. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Chris Davis now. He went deep in the contest last night.
The left fielder, Chris Davis.
Now the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. Altuve has it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. His career line against Garrett Cole comes in with 6 hits in 21 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. 2-1 to the A's first baseman.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Batting 6, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike 1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. 2 out, nobody on. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll go now to the top of the third. And we are tied 0-0. Digging in, Carter Thomas. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch of the at-bat. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. In the air out toward right field. Piscotty's there for it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 8.
Evan Gattis now standing in. His prior history versus this arm. He has 7 hits in 27 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
The 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Here's Jake Marisnick. And, Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Here's the first pitch to him. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
And he fouls this one off. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Now batting, Thomas Quinlan, man at first after the 2-out walk. First pitch on its way. That's a strike to throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
A ball and a strike, the count to the Astros first baseman.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Piscotty's there for it. And that ends the inning. 1 left for Houston. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Here's Jurickson Profar, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. Let's see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First offering on its way. Too low, 1-0. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's got 5 base hits in 23 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Now a hard liner. But this will be a foul ball. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Ripped down the first base line. Now the 3-2 pitch. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and he'll put this one away for the first down of the inning. 1 gone for the A's here in the 3rd. And digging in now, Ramon Laureano. First delivery to him on the way. Strike taken up in the zone.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ballgame. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Brantley going back. He's around first, heading for 2.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it. Bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Next up for the A's, Travis d'Arnaud. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. He's set. Here it comes. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Stepping in now, Dominique Montano, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Brantley is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for Oakland. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. In now, Michael Brantley. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the 1st out.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he'll get back in safely. Here's Carlos Correa now. Runner goes for second. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. To the left side, but it's well foul. Throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
The great equalizer. The changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone. And it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Back with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Cal Berkeley product Marcus Semien is the first to bat in the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Skied into straightaway right. After it is Marisnick. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter.
So striding forward now, Stephen Piscotty hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the results sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already. So he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
The 1-1 misses off the plate.
That ball went out.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Chris Davis is on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Into the box, Chris Davis. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 home. Fouled away. Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Cole has his target. Here's his offering. 3-1.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And that misses as Davis will reach. It's ball 4.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Olson hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
And this is off the corner and low, ball 1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, one of the things that makes it so tough to pitch is you consistently have to make good pitches. Even on 2-0, you just can't lay one right down the middle.
Yeah, I'm sure he wanted to nip a corner right there, but hats off, challenging 2-0 in a fastball count. He came and got some.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Davis on second. Olson at first. 2 out in the inning. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And it's fouled away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Thomas sprinting after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. A's strand a couple through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready for another chance? Alex Bregman. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters doing it in different ways have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other, a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitchers, but both getting the same thing, both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse. Not the way you'd like to start this fifth inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
In there, 3-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And the count will be full. Shot to second base and handled for the first out.
The center fielder, number 3, Carter Thomas.
Stepping into the box, Carter Thomas. He flew out in his last at bat. Now here's the pitch. Line drive to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Standing in now, Evan Gattis, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. In his career, Gattis hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
On the ground to the left side. Backhanded. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
Stepping up now,
Right
Jake Marisnick. He drew a walk his first time up. From the stretch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Three and 0 now. Ready with the 3-0. The high fastball is in there.
This is where, if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, the first baseman, Thomas Quinlan.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Thomas Quinlan. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And that's too high, ball 2.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
The 2-0. Fouled off. And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
The Athletics.
Thank you, Heidi.
The second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. But right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
Riding in once again, Ramon Laureano. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
First pitch on its way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. The 1-0 home is taken below the zone for a ball.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Profar aboard here at first with nobody out. They get him off balance there as he reaches for that one but can't find it. It's 2-1.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
And he fouls this one off. Smokes this one into deep center field. Thomas ranging back at the track, the wall, and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. 2-run shot to straightaway center. First home run of the campaign for him. And Oakland has moved out in front here 2-0.
It's almost a shame because he was pitching a gem today, at least until he served up this 2-run shot. Just goes to show one pitch, one swing is all it takes to change a pitcher's entire day.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Travis d'Arnaud with the solo home run. Second home run early in the year, and the A's lead it now 3-0.
As a pitcher, you worry about giving up the long ball to the meat of the lineup. But when the two guys at the bottom of the lineup torch you, it's really disheartening. These guys have weapons everywhere.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Dominique Montano. As he'll take a look at ball one. No hits to this point. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And looked like ball two below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Thomas looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next,
so one away here with the bases empty. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Simeon. First delivery to him on the way. That's popped up. Altuve ranging into shallow right. He gets there, and that's the second out. So bases are empty here with two gone. And up next, the outfielder, Stephen Piscotty. Cole's ready. First pitch on the way. Down the third baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And it keeps the inning alive for Chris Davis up next.
The left fielder, number 2, Chris Davis.
So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Chris Davis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 3 runs already home here. A ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
The 2-1 on its way. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
Well, to me, it just looks like he's really aiming the ball a little bit right now. And it's funny, when you do that, you usually don't have as good a control as you do when you just let it go free and easy.
The 3-1 pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
So 2 on with 2 away, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman, Matt Olson. First offering on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Piscotty at second. Davis on at first with 2 down. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the A's 3 and the Astros nothing. Standing in, Michael Brantley. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
The windup and the 0-1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Three balls and a strike to Houston's left fielder.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And, might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
The 3-2 pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Now in the box, Jose Altuve. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Carlos Correa.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Carlos Correa. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. From the belt, the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
You're on the mound in this situation. You only have 2 options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
No runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Hit on the ground out to short. Profar for 1. Relay to Olsen, and they turn the double play.
Now batting.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Stepping in now, Aledmus Diaz, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Wow, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
Into the box, Alex Bregman, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Liner in there for a base hit.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
Digging in and looking for more, Carter Thomas, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And it misses. 3-1 now. Evan Gattis would be next. Fouled away.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. There's ball 4.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart, though you can't quite close the book on him yet. He's responsible for all 3 runners aboard. Lou Trevino answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it.
Trevino.
Evan Gattis will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Diaz, the runner at third. Bregman over at second. Thomas at first. 2 out in the inning. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. hit the other way out toward right field. Piscotty's there for it. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1-run scores here in the frame. Astros plate 1 on a couple of hits. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The A's lead this one 3-1. New pitcher coming on now as we'll get a look at the side armor, Joe Smith. Striding in for Oakland, Matt Chapman. In terms of previous meetings with Joe Smith, he's hitting .429. He's doubled off him 5 times. First pitch on its way. And that misses, ball 1. Ball 2 now.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. Smith stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
There's strike 2 as the hanging slider was let go. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
In now, Jurickson Profar as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Ready with the 1-1. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Good battle. Count remains full. And that misses for ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Ramon Laureano will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First offering on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's a look over to first, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. A's go quietly there, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. The A's are on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. David Phelps is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 35, David Phelps.
Now at the plate, Jake Marisnick. It was a walk in his last trip.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Hit hard back up the middle. And a base hit. So early trouble to lead off the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Thomas.
So coming to the plate, Thomas Quinlan. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Has a look, now the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. Skied into very shallow right. Heading after it is Piscotty. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The left fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Brantley is past batting line against David Phelps. He's a .333 hitter. First pitch on its way. Strike taken. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Marisnick leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Liner toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Marisnick rounds third and is digging for the plate. He scores as it's now a 1-run ball game.
That will drive a pitching coach crazy. He has the hitter down 0-2 in the count, and instead of making him chase at something off the plate, he grooves one that's driven down the line for a run-scoring double. Have to make better pitches on an 0-2 count.
Joaquin Soria comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the seventh.
Soria.
Standing in now, Jose Altuve. Swing and a liner. But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-1 pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-1 home. He's in there for strike number 2. Runner at second here with one man out. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only one away.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game. Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Here's the first pitch to him. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. And he will make it back to third safely, as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Next up for the Astros, Aledmus Diaz. Lifetime numbers against Soria. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And this is knocked down on the mound. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat. But that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Stepping in now, Alex Bregman, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Piscotty on his horse. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits. No errors. And 2 men left on base. It's stretch time here in Oaktown. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Will Harris will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 36, Will Harris.
Ready once again, Travis d'Arnaud comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. High and deep to left center field. Thomas facing back at the track. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Now batting.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through in the clutch here.
Into the box now, Dominique Montano as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Spin throw gets him at first. The only play he had, and he made it a good one.
Well, good fundamental baseball might just win him this ball game. They got the go-ahead run at second base, so this guy knows exactly what he has to do. Just a simple ground ball to the right side gets that guy to third, and now all sorts of ways to take the lead.
In now, Marcus Semien as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow, and that's not going to do it. Marisnick is in now to put it away, and that'll keep the runner from tagging.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Stephen Piscotty, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. And that's in there for a strike.
Hey, I have no problem with that take right there. Reliever coming in. You haven't seen this guy for a while. Gives yourself a chance to calibrate what he's got.
Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Now a line drive to left center field, and it's going to get down for a base hit.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's when it makes you feel really good about yourself.
Into the box, Chris Davis. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Career numbers against Will Harris. He's really struggled, 1 for 15. He's also gone down on strikes 9 times. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. But the A's get a run on this RBI double. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's now 4-3 Oakland. Liam Hendricks is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 16, Liam Hendricks.
Striding in, Carter Thomas. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First offering on its way. Grounded foul off to the right. Again, another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. The 3-2 pitch. Count still full, 3-2. Once again a 3-2. Full count still. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Coming to the plate now, Evan Gattis. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Quick check on that tying run at first, and he'll dive back in. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled off. Set to deliver the 0-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-1. is in off the plate. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit down the third baseline. Scooped up on the backhand. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Yuli Gurriel will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 10, Yuli Gurriel.
Called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Gurriel has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Thomas, the runner at second with one away. Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And that misses 2-2. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw gets him 2 down. Stepping up to the plate, Thomas Quinlan. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much. 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. That's 2-0 now.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
3-0 to him now. .43 our score here as we play the 8th. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Ready with the 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
So stepping in, Michael Brantley, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
One and 0. Here it is. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Inside and low, 2-1.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Two and 1. Here it is. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Here's the 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
Next to the Astros,
George Springer will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Ready now, Jose Altuve, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Comes set, the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Ball 2-2. Cue shot here out towards short. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. The run scores from second. It's a 5-4 game.
You know, it's awfully difficult to score runs late in the game after being down by 1, D-Row. That base hit drives in 2. That's a huge base hit.
What a momentum swing. What an AB right there. Now you got to grab your leather and go out and flash some D for the boys.
Yusmeiro Petit will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 36, Yusmeiro Petit.
Standing in now, Carlos Correa. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. The 0-1. Good breaking ball there. Laid off for the 2nd strike. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. The set and the 1-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Two and 2. Here it is. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So 2 runs on just 1 lone hit, no errors, and 2 left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Astros lead it 5-4. George Springer will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
The Astros now playing left field.
Ryan Presley will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Josh Reddick is into the ball game as well as he takes over out in right.
Reddick.
Into the box now, Matt Olson.
Leading
We'll
off,
see what he can do
48.
leading off the home
The
eight.
first baseman, Matt Olson.
First pitch on its way. And a ball 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Set, and the 2-1 pitch is low and outside for a ball.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games. So this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Into the box now, Matt Chapman, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. The 1-0 delivery. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
The 1-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Chapman is retired. 2 down now.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
Tommy La Stella will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 12, Tommy La Stella.
On he pops it up. Bregman in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One and one to Tommy La Stella. The 1-1 pitch. And a front foot curveball here that misses down and in for ball 2. liner, but picked up on the hop. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Tommy La Stella will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Number 12, Tommy La Stella.
Next will be the designated hitter, Aledmys Diaz, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The ball hit hard to the left side. Oh, and he misses it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Alex Bregman. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
Diaz stands at second with no outs. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, he's gone 6 for 8. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he fouls this one off. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And not in time as the run scores.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
In now, Carter Thomas. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Now another 0-2. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. The 1-2 pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Nobody out, runner on first. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
Here now the 2-2. Now a ball hit hard toward first. Oh, and he misses it. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. Blake Trinan enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Athletics, number 39, Blake Trinan.
Evan Gattis will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Now a move over to first, and the runner back easily. First delivery to him on the way. Slider finds the zone for a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Runners on first with 1 down. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Career against Blake Trinan, just 3 for 14. He also has 1 home run. A runner on first with 2 away. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Two-0 count. The pitch. Left side, but well foul. Now the 2-1 pitch will not catch the zone. Ball 3. 2 out with the man at first. Comes back with a good slider there, and it's full 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The batter, the first baseman, Thomas.
Into the box,
Quinlan.
Thomas Quinlan. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike one. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Two down, runners at first and second. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
And he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. He's set. The 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Now batting.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Into the box, Jose Altuve, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 4 hits already in this one and looking for number 5 here. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Career against Blake Trinan. He's just 2 for 12. Ready with the 2-0. Things going from bad to worse in a hurry now. It's 3-0.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
3 balls, no strikes. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Well, that's just not a good look for the guy in the mound. Bases loaded. You expect him to bear down and really fight to get an out, but instead, he walks home a run on 4 pitches.
Into the box now, Carlos Correa, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And with every base occupied, a big hit here could really put this one out of reach. The 0-1. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hard hit to first. Olsen takes it on his own, and the inning is over. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases-loaded jam. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The Astros on top, 8-4. Chris Davinsky will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Chris Davinsky.
Leading off the inning, Ramon Laureano. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Fielder, number 22.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. This is line to left, so he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
So striding in, Travis d'Arnaud. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. First pitch on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Laureano on at first, nobody out. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. At the plate now is the designated hitter, Dominique Montano. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home is outside for a ball.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
The 2-0 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling. Compose yourself and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
The 3-0 pitch. Fouled off. The 3-1 pitch. Finds the zone to fill the count, 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
All right, let's go.
3-2 pitch. Popped up. Bregman is there. Oh, don't know what happened there, but he missed it. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. Roberto Ozuna takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Now pitching for Houston, number 54, Roberto Ozuna.
Digging in to try it again, Marcus Semien. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. First and second now, one man out. Down the left field line and deep. Springer is after it, and he makes the catch in the corner. Settling in now, Stephen Piscotty. His career history with Roberto Ozuna. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. He's taken him deep once. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Last strike now for Oakland. This is hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Springer to the track, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Yeah, it might only be a 2-game set, but listen, it's still a sweep. Hey, man, winners make the rules around here, and they earned it.
8-4 the final this afternoon. The Houston Astros used a 3-run ninth to help propel them to the win. Will Harris claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros, 8 runs on 11 hits. 1 error. They left 14 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.